And that's all opinionated, really. Oh, ricochet. Oh! It doesn't even ricochet! So the Storm King's Onslaught is the newest mythic pistol in the game. And this is basically what it looks like. Very futuristic. It's part of the actual Storm King himself. Now, what exactly is it? So it's a pistol, Storm King, the Storm King's eye, forged into a pistol that shoots a barrage of homing projectiles. That sounds really cool. Again, I've not seen any gameplay or tried this out, so I'm going in this completely blind. Mythic, it fires homing projectiles that seek out the target's head. Aiming down sights increases the lock-on range from 4 tiles to 12, but decreases the fire rate by 50%. That's fine. We have 2 crit damages, a crit rating. I've made this physical because I really want to test it out on a physical smash. I think we could do tons of damage. If it's a mythical weapon, I'm expecting it to basically be the best pistol in the game. That's what I'm expecting here. And then we got that extra 30% damage at the end. So what I think, I'm not sure if I'm right with this, but I think you're guaranteed a headshot with every single shot, as long as you're within 4 tiles when aiming down sights, or within 12 sight. What is it, 4 or 12? Aiming down sights increases the lock-on range. Okay, if you're not aiming down sights, he's got 4 tile range, which is a guaranteed headshot. But aiming down sights is a guaranteed headshot for 12 tiles. That's what I think. Okay, just going off the description at the top. But yeah, you can see we've got a 53% crit chance because the base crit chance is 25%, which is quite high. 570% crit damage. So on top of our strong, frequent crits we're going to be getting, it's also going to be a headshot, so we're getting a bit more damage as well. 2000 range, which is okay. 300 durability. I would have expected the durability and all that to be different because it is 1 rarity higher than legendary, but it's not. And then we've got heat capacity, heat generation, and cooling speed. Cooling speed is basically reload time, I believe. So 40, I think, is 4 seconds. We'll test this out. But yeah, that's basically this weapon. Now let's have a look at my hero build. So since it's a pistol, there's only one hero we can have for my pistol build, and it is Beetlejuice, so she increases the pistol crit damage by 225%. We have Totally Rocking Out Tree, so Rocking Riff gives us crit rating and heals us at the same time. Explosive Rounds, so every 6 ranged weapon eliminations, it's just a bit of explosion within 1 tile, which is quite nice. Battle Beat, mostly so we can have Totally Rocking Out, same with Subwafers. Hip Shot, just to increase our pistol damage by 17%. Then finally we have Survivalist, again, to keep us alive. Now, I don't know if there'd be a better build than this. I mean, because I did have Calamity on, but she only increases damage for the first 6 shots in the magazine. But there isn't a magazine in this weapon because it's one of these weird heat cooling weapons. I don't know what you call them. So there's no actual magazine in it. That's why I took her off and put Explosive Rounds on. And then finally we have Stationary Hover Turret and Adrenaline Rush just to keep us alive. Now I think this could be really good. So let's test this out in a mission. Okay, we are in the mission, and oh, it's a bit bigger than what I expected. So what is it? Aim down sights, it locks on to headshots. So say if we aim here. Oh, it hit a tree. Okay, let's try again. Let's try and shoot above them. It seems to be hitting trees, not locking onto headshots like it said it was meant to. Okay. I'm just going to hold down. That damage is good though. Oh, I'm going to go down. I don't know if I'm liking this. I can't tell. I'm really confused right now. Okay. I don't know. Ah, there's the headshot. I'm trying to not aim at the heads, if you could see there, but for some reason it kept aiming at the trees, which really put me off for a second. But the damage seems really strong. Again, I'm going to aim just to the side of it. Oh. So you don't really have to be that accurate. I can just do this, and it will get headshots. In theory, it should anyway. I'm not going to go to the cooling capacity, whatever you call it, where you basically get that reload. Well, that is quite good. You don't have to be that accurate. I'm not sure if physical was the right choice for this at all, because I don't really make things physical anymore. But look at that. Damage is quite decent. I think there was something over there as well. We have to test this out on a smasher. We really do. We need a physical smasher as well. If I aim up here as well. Oh, no. Is it in with a certain range? Maybe it's 1 tile. Again, we're going to hip fire this one. You can just do this. Oh, no, you can't. Okay, so far it's quite unique. It somewhat reminds me of the tiny instrument of death, where you can't control it, but it moves in the air. So if I aim here, yeah, it locks onto the head. I'm not sure. I think this is like the slowest moving pistol in the game, though, in terms of the projectile on it. Oh, there's a smasher, but it's not what we wanted. I'm not sure if the damage is better than the last word, if I'm honest. But the fact it locks onto headshots and has a much faster fire rate kind of makes up for it. Is this the best pistol in the game? It could be the newest best pistol in the game. Oh, it's got to be if you can do stuff like that. Just hip fire like crazy. Very... Ooh, we can try to do a smasher test, but... Very low skill weapon, I'll say that. You don't have to aim at all. Let's do a little smasher test. Why not? Okay, that's alright, I guess. I mean, it was physical on nature, so we need a physical smasher to really test this out. Well, that's alright. Does it go through Riot Huskies? It doesn't. Testing this out. Maybe shielders. Will it go through a shield? I don't think it does. It didn't mention piercing at all. Yeah, it's quite a slow-moving projectile. So could we go... Oh, I was thinking maybe we could curve it round the Riot Husk. We can't. Okay, let's go on a search for a physical smasher. I'm going around this map. I can't find a physical smasher. I can't even find a smasher, but we got a blaster again. This won't seek out, though. Ah, you can curve it somewhat round structures as well. That is quite... Whoa, I've taken a ton of damage from somewhere. Yeah, I do quite like this, though. I feel like if you're... Ooh, go away. You can probably get higher up and maybe aim downwards with it. Let's try that. I'm going to fall. Let's get high up and aim downwards like this. So I just do this. Barely any effort in aiming. Yeah, it's just going to hit headshots. Oh no. I thought it was a guaranteed headshot, but... Okay, the husks can somewhat dodge it if they're moving at a certain speed or angle, I assume. Yeah, the Taker stands no chance for this. Quite good, but in terms of damage, I still think the last word could be the best. That's my opinion, though. But then again, I am using physical against elemental enemies, so maybe that's playing a part. You coming to have a look at the mythic weapon? Maybe they are. I don't know. I've seen. Come on. Get the lock on. I just want to... Yeah, so the curve is like a really... It's like say you're playing on low sensitivity. That's what this curve is like. It's not guaranteed to hit a headshot with every shot. But, I mean, you have to aim somewhat, you know? Like, at least aim near the head and you're probably going to hit them. Like this, yeah. There we go. Okay, we need to get a physical smasher. That is the best test we can have with this weapon. I have very high hopes for it as well. Well, why not? Let's do a bit of gameplay defending Seabot. Oh, nature enemies. We don't want nature. Oh, water. What? Oh, the inconsistency with this. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Right, let's try and get another husky. Because that was really cool what happened. It kind of like... The impact kept proccing and it kept knocking that husky backwards and backwards. See, for hordes like this will be really good. Watch the husky. Look, it keeps knocking him and knocking him backwards. That's really cool. Yeah, it works on the blasters as well. Oh, this is amazing. Oh no, I've completely forgot to reinforce the top of Seabot. Is Seabot dead? No, Seabot lives. Oh no, I might have messed this up completely. We need to save Seabot. Come on, don't die on me now. Oh, I think we've just about done it. But I need to get some more... Oh, we did it in time. Right, I need to find some more huskies actually. Oh, the blaster will work fine. Watch the impact you get on him. It just kind of perma-stuns him. Because it keeps knocking him back, knocking him back, knocking him back. It's just stunning him forever. I did not expect that. That has made me like it a lot more now. Let's keep trying it on him. I'm going to do it. Oh, he's nearly dead. Let's get rid of you. Sorry. Let's try and find... There's no physical smashes anywhere. At range like this. A bit slower. Look, it just keeps knocking them back. They won't even be able to get up. What's the impact on this weapon? 900? It's not that much compared to some weapons. That isn't that much. 900, but that is crazy that it keeps impacting on them. Look. After a few, it's just going to keep... Okay, I don't know how he died there. That is really strong. Oh, what has happened to you? What has happened to you? Oh, hello. Hello. What are you doing? Right, okay. This is a bit weird. Could always Photoshop a toilet underneath him, I guess, but... That's really strange. Right, I had to put that glitched husk out of his misery, but I really want to see if it sets off sploders. Come on, let's get rid of all these guys. Gotta be quick because the last module is installing. Does it set off paint tanks? Wow, this is so inaccurate. It doesn't! Oh! So this would be fantastic. I never suggest shooting things down trap tunnels, but you are safe if you want to shoot this down a trap tunnel. And I honestly think this could be one of the best weapons in trap tunnels, because you can somewhat kind of like hide like this, aim at a little angle and just spam it, you know? Rather than having to be very accurate with these shots. You can just spam it down the trap tunnel, and it's almost guaranteed a headshot every time. That is really cool. Now, we will be defending in just a few seconds. I do hope it be physical enemies with a physical smasher, but I very much doubt that. Fire enemies, okay. Again though, losing 50% damage on these, but we should do decent anyway. That proves my point about tunnels. You can just hip fire down it. That is pretty cool. Again, perma-stun him. Oh, fire smasher, no! Again, look at the stun we're getting on him. Like, we stunned him 2 or 3 times in that, which is quite cool, if I'm honest. It's very rare you can stun a smasher that many times, that quickly as well. That is pretty decent. I am gonna probably go in another mission at the end of this to find my physical smasher, because I have to do a proper physical smasher test with this weapon. Unless we can get one during this defense. Yeah, hip fire in this, I think, is better than aiming down sights. Unless you're really far away or you don't want to move very far. Let's try the... it doesn't go through them. You could just go at range. So that fire rate, I won't say lets it down. I like that there's 2 modes to it. Again, I'm going to keep comparing it to the last word. I feel like if I'm doing that, it means the last word's really good. So the last word kind of has 2 modes as well. If you aim down sights, it's slow. If you don't aim down sights, it does a little fan the hammer thing and it fires all of them really quickly, which is very nice. But this weapon is got to be one of the best in the game. Maybe the best pistol in the game, though. Again, that's all opinionated, really. Oh, ricochet. Oh! It doesn't even ricochet. It doesn't even ricochet. If you don't know what that means, basically, if you ever have a mini-boss and you're shooting the mini-boss and you're taking too much damage, the mini-boss is outputting... I mean, you're taking the same damage as you're giving to the mini-boss. Oh, there's a smasher for her, but too late. But this doesn't even ricochet. Which is... That is insane. Those mini-bosses don't stand a chance anymore. I am massively surprised with that. I don't think any other weapon doesn't... Maybe the other mythic weapons do the same, but... Yeah, that is... Yeah, I think this is the best pistol in the game now. I really do. Wow, that is insane. It does eat your ammo, though, unfortunately. Look at that, 200,000 headshot. That's on crit and a headshot. Oh, that is great. As long as it's in your crosshairs, I think you're going to get the headshot. Let's try it. Yeah, you're going to get the headshot as long as it's in the crosshairs. And if you're going to use this, I suggest using it if they're walking at you. Because if they're walking, say, sideways, I don't think it will have time to turn quick enough if it's a slow turning. Yeah. Let's see if I can try and find a husk not walking at me, which will be difficult now because I'm... Yeah, you kind of have to... If it's walking across this zebra crossing here, you're probably going to miss because the turning is quite slow on it. But apart from that, it's really strong. Again, let's eat this. A bit more damage, why not? Hit those headshots. This is crazy. I really like this now. It was when we did that mini boss. That's what really changed my opinion on this. I do think it's the best pistol in the game now. Wow. Come on, get through you. We still need our physical smasher, which we'll try and get in a different mission. But this is incredible. This is what you want from late game content. I said this months ago. I think we need late game content. Certain schematics you can only get from doing a certain action, and you can't drop them. And this is exactly what it is, and it's really unique as well. Basically, headshot aimbot. You have to somewhat aim in the direction, but I mean, that is really, really, really good. I really enjoyed that weapon. Let's have a look at the combat scores. Highest by a mile. And so that was the Storm King's Onslaught. Now, I couldn't find a smasher. I went in 3 more missions. I really wanted a power 140 physical smasher, but I just couldn't find one. It kept becoming a fire smasher or a nature smasher. No physical smashers. So I kind of gave up searching. But this weapon was incredibly strong. Now, the one bit that really stands out for me with this weapon is that it didn't ricochet at all. When you get that ricochet mini boss, it's always a pain because you see teammates shooting it and they always go down. I usually recommend either use an ability or use a melee weapon on ricochet, but this, you can just use this mythic weapon now because it doesn't count for the ricochet, so you're not dying, you're not taking constant damage. It is fantastic. The damage output is quite decent as well. You don't have to be incredibly accurate. You can just run around hip firing on an encampment and you're more than likely going to hit a headshot every other shot, because if you're really far away you're more likely to hit the headshot. There's more time for the projectile to actually turn, but if you're up close and firing really quickly, it's not going to turn as easily. But this is just a playstyle weapon really. So yeah, up close you can fire really quickly, but it only seeks up to 4 tiles. Far away it shoots a bit slower, but it seeks up to 12 tiles away. I absolutely love this. This is definitely one of the best pistols in the game. Now let's hopefully I can get all the other mythic weapons. So yeah, I'm going to leave this here. Let me know what you guys thought of the Onslaught, and as always, thank you for watching.